Sup, y'all? Let's talk about strip clubs. And no, you did not hear that incorrectly. Today's topic is about the modern strip club experience and how it speaks to a deeper problem in today's society. See, it used to be you'd go in, sit down, watch scantily clad women dance around on stage, maybe get a lap dance, and then leave. And while that more traditional option is still very much on the table, the more modern strip clubs have started offering other options geared more towards emotional fulfillment than your traditional visual gratification. But Lindsay, what do you mean? Simply put, the strip clubs of yesteryear used to capitalize on the fact that outside of committed relationships, your average man didn't have a lot of access or options for ocular stimulation of an erotic nature. These days, however, that's no longer the case. From the silver screen to the TV screen, magazine covers, billboards, online ads, social media posts, you name it, sex is literally everywhere in today's modern world, and while that's certainly part of the problem, it is by no means the sum total of it. In addition to the prevalence of over-sexualized images all over the media, modern dating culture, and more specifically a general society-wide shift towards hating men, has led to a much greater deficiency than the one mentioned prior, and that is a total and sometimes complete lack of positive female attention towards the opposite sex. And no, I don't mean that kind of attention. I'm talking about common courtesy, decency, and just overall civility. Thanks to growing sentiments like, I don't need no man, all men are trash, and a feminist favorite, #KillAllMen, there are more and more men in today's society who have never in their lives heard a kind word from a woman, to include, as sad as it may be to say, their own mothers, sisters, and other female family members. So, what does this have to do with strip clubs? Well, nowadays, in addition to the standard dances, you can now buy a dancer of your choice a drink for $30, $40, $50, even $100 in some cases, with the stipulation that for as long as it takes her to drink that drink, she has to sit and listen to you, show positive interest in you, and give positive attention. All three of which are sorely lacking in most of our present male-female relationships. It's really very sad, pathetic, actually, and I don't mean for the men. This is our fault, ladies. We created this problem, and now we're reaping the consequences of what we sowed. The number of women I've seen or heard complain about how they were just being nice to a guy and now he's in love with them is shockingly high. And it's because of this right here. If all a man ever hears from the opposite gender is an endless litany of disdain and vitriol, no shit he's gonna confuse basic politeness with interest. You would too. In fact, I can't think of anyone in that scenario who wouldn't. This is why at the beginning of the video I said it speaks to a larger, more pervasive problem. Women today have browbeat, criticized, condemned, intimidated, victimized, and destroyed men to the point that they must now buy common human decency. And for the record, the girls are clothed throughout the entirety of their conversation. It's not like they're sitting across from a topless woman or a bare naked one. She might be wearing lingerie, but I can guarantee it's more tasteful / modest than a good 99% of the crap I see pop up on my Facebook feed from places like Victoria's Secret and Adore Me. I mean, would it kill us to show men even the slightest bit of positive attention, or even neutral attention? Anything would at this point be better than a constant stream of indifference, hatred, animosity, and revulsion. I'm putting women everywhere on blast. We made the problem, and we're the ones who need to fix it. But seriously, despite what mainstream feminism would have you believe, accountability is not kryptonite. And it is not just for the men, but for ourselves as well, that I humbly beseech you to do better, and more importantly, to do good. Well, guys, that's it. That's all she wrote, and by she I mean I. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any more coffee-fueled rants from yours truly. Additionally, remember I'm live every Wednesday on my buddy Dan's channel, Men Need to Be Heard, from 3 to 4:30 Central for our podcast, Boy Meets Squirrel. Bye, y'all. Go nuts.